the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
First down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Charles, a tough task ahead for this defense, trying to slow down Aaron Rodgers. What would you be trying to do?
I would think about selective pressure, Brandon, and what I mean by that is he's going to eat you up if you blitz him too often, because he'll read that and go to the man coverage pattern.
Touchdown! Dalton Schultz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And, Charles, this defense, you might say they're looking forward to a matchup like this. You like to get a team, I would imagine, when they're down. And this is a group that's lost 4 straight.
But their head coach made it very clear in his weekly media availability that everybody's a threat. We're not taking anyone lightly. He's making sure that we know that he's grinding his team this week because, let's face it, who wants to be the team to lose to someone who's lost 4 straight games?
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Throwing is Eason.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they...
And he spins past him and into space. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Lions, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Joe Schobert, number 4 in the NFL in tackles last year, in to make the stop. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Eason's throw going to be caught by McKenzie.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Pick me up. Here we go. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Eason to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Here's Eason off the play fake.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Rodgers' throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Odafe Owe. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. (21-0) our score after one. Second and 16. Now it's Rodgers. He finds his target. It's Schultz. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Now Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal. At the Lions' 4-yard line.
Let's see what you got.
Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Bengals. Dalton Schultz, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half.
Lions, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Play action. It's Eason.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. First and 10.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Eason. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They go play action with Eason. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Eason sets to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Shift. Watch the shift.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now Eason. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Check 50. 70 line. No. Ball. Check 3. Kill.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. Rodgers now on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Dancing to his left. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And Myers able to knock it through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
On 2nd and 12, Eason. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Finding Diggs near the sideline. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. On play action, now Rodgers. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Bengals just continue to pour it on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Cowboy 80. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Oh, you got D?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals' 41-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Eason. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. They start the drive with Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's at the 40.
Oh, yeah,
the 20,
that's how we do it.
10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And that's his second touchdown run of this game, and this one, and a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go, but how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. This one complete to Christian Kirk. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 14.
Throwing is Eason. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Eason to throw. It fights him off. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play.
Lions 3.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Eason off the play fake. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Pascal. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
First down, Bengals.
A give. This is Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd and a couple. Rodgers. The left side caught by Diggs. Touchdown, Bengals. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 44, Eason. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. On play action, Rodgers. Now he's flushed out left. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the 1st. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
First down.
Hey, pick 26.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Here's Rodgers to throw. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. They'll run for it. Cook, and he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Eason. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun is Eason. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. It's this one down just shy of the 20. And the timing a bit off. Late pass here now is 2nd and 10. Eason sets to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Rodgers looking to throw. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers now to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Check. 86 is on the go. 86 is on the go. That's you.
Throwing is Rodgers. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
Let's go.
A big offensive explosion helped lead.